Hello and welcome to this online webinar, Study Abroad Made Easy. This online webinar is all about study abroad made easy. Secure admission, scholarship and study loan in 30 days to relocate abroad without paying a dime to an agent. You heard me right. How to secure admission, scholarship and study loans abroad without paying a dime to an agent. Just learn to do it yourself. In this webinar, you will discover the easy guaranteed ways to secure admission, scholarship and study loans to any institution of your choice in 30 days and relocate abroad without paying a dime to an agent. This proven easy guaranteed method is what you will learn from this webinar, and you will learn to do it yourself. You don't have to worry about agent fee and you don't have to pay an agent a dime. All you have to do is learn this guaranteed method. Before I go, I'm Yomi Pupola and I'm a data scientist with a master's degree from Örebro University, Sweden. And my journey began when I had a scholarship to study at African Institute for Mathematical Science. I was an undergraduate then back in Nigeria. I studied at Ladoke Akintola University of Technology, and that was when the study abroad journey began, and I was able to secure fully funded scholarship, and then I was still able to secure scholarship to Örebro University, Sweden. So, but before I proceed, if you are uninterested in this webinar and you are not ready to put in the work, because it is hard work, you are not ready to put in the work, then you can exit. You don't have to wait till the end of this webinar. Then you have no obligations to believe whatever I'm about to tell you now until all your doubts are clear. You don't have to believe what I'm about to tell you. I don't like to waste people's time. I don't like to waste my own time too. If you are not ready to put in the work, I suggest you exit the webinar now. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait till the end. Okay. How my study abroad journey began, how it all began. It began when I was an undergraduate student, when I was in my final year at Ladoke Akintola University of Technology in Nigeria. I was studying applied mathematics, pure and applied mathematics, and it started as a group of friends. We are 3 group of friends, and named Busayo, Diola, and Yomi. I'm Yomi. So we all had the intention to go abroad to study for our masters, and we want a fully funded scholarship. Then Adiola found this opportunity at African Institute for Mathematical Science, which is a fully funded scholarship. So we all began to apply, and the 3 of us all got it. So before I proceed, this is to tell you that you, as a group of friends, invite your friends. As you invite your friends to watch movie, invite your friend to church, invite your friend to gatherings, social gatherings. You can also invite your friend to destiny programs together. You invite yourself to destiny program together, to travel out together as you go for vacation together. You can also invite your friends to study abroad together. So we all made this application. Then after then, I came back to Nigeria and I was able to serve. If you are not from Nigeria, when you finish your undergraduate program, there's a National Youth Service Corps, which is one compulsory 1-year program. It was after this scholarship that I came back to observe that National Youth Service Corps. Before later then, I proceed to Örebro University. So as we proceed, that is just brief story of myself. And I was telling you, this is Diola, this is me, and this is a friend from Ghana. You see from this picture, this is Diola, this is me, this is Busayo, and this is a friend from Ghana. So at African Institute for Mathematical Science, me here is met when I was graduating from Orebro University. So now I will show you the evidence of my scholarship. You see, the African Institute for Mathematical Science, we are pleased to inform you that you have confirmed your admission to Structured Masters Science Program of AIMS Tanzania in Mathematical Science for the year 2014-2015. And we are pleased to inform you that you will be awarded a full scholarship for the year 2014-2015 at AIMS Tanzania. Your tuition, accommodation, meals, medical insurance, airfare will be fully paid for. You will also receive a monthly stipend of 150,000 Tanzania shillings for your personal needs. Okay, now I know you are there. You are listening to this webinar. You are there. You too. You want such a scholarship that just adopt you from your parent or from yourself and say, I will take care of you for this period. You see, you have been awarded full scholarship. Your tuition, accommodation, meals, medical insurance, airfare will be fully covered for, and you still receive a monthly stipend. 150 Tanzania shillings at year 2014, if I could remember vividly, was around $100. And you know, imagine paying for your accommodation. You don't have to worry about accommodation. You don't have to worry about your monthly rent or yearly rent, depending on the country. And you don't have to worry about where your next meal will come from. I think you are somewhere there. You don't have to worry about your ticket, your airfare from Nigeria or from Ghana or from Zimbabwe or from anywhere you are. So I know there's somewhere you have imagined yourself that, me too, I want this type of opportunity. You want this, your medical insurance paid for. You don't have to worry that, okay, if I'm sick, how do I get money to get this thing done? So if you are here, you want this type of thing, I'm here to show you the easy guaranteed way to get this thing done without paying an agent, to get this type of opportunity. So this is what you will learn in this webinar, how to get this type of opportunity. And now 2021 at Orebro University, this is the scholarship covers full tuition fee at Orebro University for the first academic year. So, and this scholarship will be extended to cover the second year of your program too. You are here, you want this type of scholarship, you want this opportunity for yourself where you don't have to. This school fees for Orebro University is about 56,250,000 SEK. I will show you as we proceed. That is almost 6,000 euros. Some imagine 6,000 euros for 4 semesters, because this is a 2-year master's program. Imagine that. Do you know how much that is? So if you're looking for this type of opportunity, this webinar will show you how to get this thing done. This is just a picture of me in Tanzania on the webpage. I found this. I got this on the one of the banner of the webpage. So this is me here in Tanzania. And then, you know, I told you from my brief story that when I finished my program at 2014-2015, I moved back to Nigeria after my program, before I later moved back to Sweden. So before then, when I finished my master's program at Tanzania and I came back home to Nigeria, then after looking for a job, finding a way to get a job, I was working then. I wanted more. I wanted that type of opportunity that I have in Tanzania, but this time around, I don't want it in African country, and I wanted things like that. So, and here I will be sharing you a little mistake that I made, the costly oversight, forgetting funding in my relocation plans. So what am I saying is, I began to search for admission. This is one of my admission at the University of Regina. I was offered Masters of Statistics, but I did not consider scholarship while applying for this admission. And these are the mistakes that people make while applying. They don't consider the funding. They don't even check for the tuition fee. They just apply to the school. So this costly oversight is what has hindered a lot of students from getting their dream of studying abroad, from getting it achieved. And another mistake I made is overlooking admission details and how it affected me. Overlooking admissions details. I got, this is 2017. You see, if we proceed, this is 20. This mass, okay. This was admitted to University of Regina at Canada. Then I applied for a PhD program too. I told you that I've done a master's, so I still got a PhD into mathematics program at Washington State University for the fourth term 2017. And one of the mistakes I made during my early scholarship days was not checking for details of admission opportunities. You don't have to make that mistake. You don't have to make the mistake I made. That is why this webinar is for you. And if I could remember vividly, the tuition fee for this school fees is $44,000 US. $44,000 US. Now, if you convert it to whatever your local currency, I know you know what it means. That's a lot of money. So, but then the thing I should consider first, which you'll be learning, the first thing first. Even the Bible says, with someone you want to build a house, you want to sit down and count your cost. So you just have to sit down and count your cost. You don't have to make the mistake I make, and you don't have to overlook the details of admissions opportunities. You don't have to overlook details of admission opportunities. Now, what is the game changer? The game changer, how I finally cracked the code for admission and scholarship. How I've learned from my mistake and how I was able to get this thing done. So I was awarded Orebro University scholarship for master's program at. I was telling you the other time, this is when I was first got the admission at 7th May 2021. At invoice, this is 2021 April 12. The school fees is 56,250 SEK, because Swedish crowns, for those that are not familiar with it, Swedish crowns. And I got this, they said last day of payment is 7th May 2021. I got this scholarship May 5, 2021. So admission comes before the scholarship. So imagine, I don't even have money to pay for this. I don't have the money. And while I was waiting, this scholarship came May 5, 2021. So if you are here, you are looking for such opportunity, I say you are in the right webinar and you get to learn these things. Now, this game changer, this code that I finally cracked, is it only me that it's worked for? No, it's worked for others. So I'll be sharing with you proven success and admission letters from others and scholarship letters from others who follow the code. Now, this candidate had admission at University of Arizona in the United States, and he was awarded graduate tuition scholarship of 9,000 USD, and it will be evenly split between fall and spring semester. So this is the same candidate, still got an offer at University of Minnesota, United States, and total award value is $25,000 US. I know you are sitting there and wondering that, me too, I want this type of opportunity, I want to achieve this type of thing. So this game changer, this code that I finally cracked, it can work anywhere you want to travel to. I'm in Sweden, this candidate is able to get in the United States. You don't have to worry that, I don't want to go to Sweden, I don't want to go to US. Even if you want to go to Canada, if you don't want to go to Canada, even if you want to study in Germany, even if you don't want to study in Germany, you say, I want to study in Highland. Okay, me, I want to study in the UK. I don't want to study in the UK. I want to study in what other countries that you feel you want to go. It works, and I can definitely tell you that this code that you're going to learn works. It works. Now, the proof of this is a candidate at Coventry University, was awarded £4,000, £4,000 scholarship. And here is another scholarship for University of Manitoba. It was approximately 6,200 Canadian dollar for the tuition fee, which the person will receive for tuition fee. So what I'm telling you is, all these things work anywhere. We've seen the United States, we've seen the UK, and we've seen Manitoba. And they are different as you proceed. Okay, don't let me proceed. Now, there are different type of scholarship which I will show you in the long run, and how to combine funding. So, and this is a continuation of the scholarship that was awarded. This candidate has a tuition scholarship of 6,200 Canadian dollar, and there are other expenses too that are attached to the admission. So as you proceed, I will tell you how this candidate is able to match different funding opportunity. But before we proceed, before I show you that, what are the realities of studying abroad? The reality of studying abroad is hard work and self-reliance, and there are no limitations. The realities of study abroad is hard work, no limitations, and self-reliance. This should be no limitations. So the study abroad route is the easiest and most reliable way to relocate abroad, and this is a process you must handle yourself. No one can secure funding or scholarships on your behalf. No limitations to secure admissions and scholarship. Any limitations you can think of: age, study gap, family size, there are no limitations. And it is the most easiest and the most reliable route for you to relocate abroad. You want to relocate abroad, this is the right opportunity for you. Results are not magic, they require hard work. These results are not magic, they require hard work. So this hard work is the secret that I found. Secret from getting admissions without funding to getting admissions with funding. And how I've done it in the past, and how you too can do it. You don't have to make the mistake I made. That secret you need to. But this, I'm telling you sincerely that it requires hard work. It is not magic, and it is not something that you just sit down overnight and you think you achieve it. You have to put in the work. So what is the game changer? Unlocking hidden scholarships and opportunities. Unlocking the hidden scholarships and opportunities. What are these scholarships and opportunities that are available? There are different scholarships. There are open scholarships, there are pre-admission scholarships, there are automatic consideration scholarships, there are admission required scholarships, there are hidden scholarships. So I will be telling you the type of open scholarship. Open scholarships is when I was telling you about my full scholarship in African Institute for Mathematical Science, that include accommodation, feeding, tuition, airfare, meal, stipend. Those are type of open scholarships. They are available everywhere. There are different type of open scholarship. We have open scholarship in Sweden to Swedish Institute scholarship. If you have those type, you would have just said, "Oh, we'll pay for you. We'll give you stipend. We'll give you this." And then when I was applying to AIMS together with my friends, I know they will be listening to this. That is because it is open scholarship. So after I finished from AIMS and I was thinking, applying to any school, everything is just open scholarship. No, it doesn't work that way. There are different open scholarships now. There are chevening open scholarships. So there are different scholarships that you can apply for, that you can tap into. And it is very, very competitive. Very, very competitive. You can get it too, depending on how you package your admission, how you're able to sell your story too. I was open scholarship, I had second class lower. I was telling you the other time that you should invite your friends, then you are a group of friends, you can do these things together. Then among the three of us, I was the only one that even had second class lower, but I'm still able to get it. Then, despite the fact it's still competitive. So, as you are listening to me, you have a friend there that needs to hear this. To invite the person to. So, this are example of open scholarship. What are pre-admission? We have pre-admission scholarship. Pre-admission scholarship. We have automatic consideration scholarship. Let me quickly tell you about automatic consideration scholarship. Automatic consideration scholarship is when you get the admission, you are being considered for the scholarship, like the one the candidate got from Coventry University. That is automatic consideration scholarship. Like once you have given admission, you have certain sum of scholarship that will offer to you once you continue admission. What are admission required scholarship? As admission required scholarship. What is admission required scholarship? Admission required scholarship is the one I got in Horrible University. If you look at it, that my invoice, it was immediately I got admission, I was invoiced my tuition fee, but later I got scholarship. These are the game changer that I want to teach you in this webinar. Is when I was applying to Sweden. In Sweden, you can choose 4 institutions. We have university admission website, in which when you want to apply for masters, you have the opportunity to choose for 4 schools and 4 programs. You can decide to choose the same school, like 2 schools and 2 different programs, depending on your choice. So when I was looking at different schools, I was considering their tuition fee, what do they have to offer, and I look at Horrible University too. When I found Horrible University, I read about it, and I told myself that how do I get this? And I discovered that for me to get this scholarship, I have to get admission in that school. That school has to be my first choice. So before I can even qualify to apply for the scholarship, because you have admission first before you can apply for scholarship. But even if you have admission first and it's not your first choice, you cannot apply for the scholarship. Those are the secrets. Those are secrets that students don't know. They don't know how to find this thing, where to find it. In this, they are where to find in these scholarships, how to find it, how to go about it, when to start. These are the things you will learn that will give you edge above other counterparts, above other people that are competing for these things. And there are hidden scholarships. There are hidden scholarships too that students don't consider. We have some hidden scholarship. We have some scholarships that comes from in form of assistantship, graduate assistantship, research assistant. So there are so many things you can consider, and that is the game changer that you have to. So this leads us to the game changer. You have to unlock hidden scholarships and opportunities. You are here, you've been dreaming of how you can get this thing done. I'm telling you, you are in the right place at the right time now, and you just have to do what I asked you to do. You just have to follow the instruction and be ready to put in the work. So this game changer is the graduate admission and scholarship gold key. Graduate admission and scholarship gold key. Before I proceed, there are different funding that you can also, that I was saying you can also consider. The graduate that got admission at the University of Manitoba combined study loan for the scholarship that he later got. What do I mean by this is so that when you're applying when you get admission soon and you go to get through the process of getting visa, the consular or the decision officer or decision maker for your visa, they want to see that you have funding available, which increases your chance of getting the visa by 80%. If all your funding is complete, the other percent is 20 other factors that might affect it. So how he was able to merge it too, you see it. And you will learn in this graduate admission and scholarship gold keyword. You learn the expert techniques to secure your spot, admission and scholarship at Premium Global University. Then you will know the graduate admission and scholarship gold key. You will know the gold key to get your admission and scholarship. Not only admission, how to get admission and scholarship. So this product, this training, this graduate admission and scholarship gold key, it is a training. You learn it, you do the work. Who are this for? It is for anyone interested in graduate studies abroad, postgraduate certificate, postgraduate diploma, master's, PhD. It is for everyone and anyone that is interested. And bless I forget, this is a training that you have to learn. This gold key, you have to learn it. You have to unlock that thing that you are looking for. You have to be ready to put in the work. So what are the key skills that you achieve? You achieve how to navigate university websites and in application portals independently. You master the art of writing compelling and motivational letters and research proposals. You develop skills in crafting effective cold emails to potential supervisors. In order not to make my slide too long, I don't want to make this slide long and this webinar long, but there are, having to write supervisors is a skill that since I've been writing supervisor and I always got response. You see, these things has ways that you just have to master the way to do these things. You will learn at the end, you will learn how to create a strong academic CV for your international admission. How you can tailor your CV to get you to the next level. What are the funding opportunities? When you achieve funding opportunity, you identify various funding opportunities, scholarship, assistantship, loans, and you will learn how to combine multiple funding sources strategically. You understand how to secure research assistantships, teaching assistantships, and how to navigate student loan options when needed. You would learn these are the things, how to various funding opportunities, how to match funding sources strategically that I was telling you. You have to match it. You will learn how to secure research assistantship, teaching assistantships. You will learn it, and how to navigate student loan options when needed. I was telling you the story of the candidate Christopher that had at admission at Manitoba, how he was able to combine study loan, and eventually when he got to Manitoba, he still did not need that study loan because there are some other scholarship that it is when you get into the school too that you can still secure those scholarships. So he was able to match everything together, and there are so many ways you can do these things, and I'm 100% sure that if you follow all these strategic steps, you are able to do. You don't have to pay agent any money, and you don't have to do that. Now, understand what you will learn. You understand how to choose right country based on post-study work opportunities, immigration policies, family consideration, cost of living, and study. So these are the things you will learn from these strategical skills. What also the fourth things, the fourth module of what you will learn. You will learn program competitiveness, funding availability, research alignment, acceptance rate. You learn this thing, and you learn document preparation. So you learn customized CV for different program, compelling motivation letter, strong research proposal, professional email communication, how to prepare the documents. This is document preparation now. Even you've how to prepare those documents together, you will learn this thing. And what other things you will learn? List of low tuition university scholarship and funding opportunities list, where you find this scholarship and funding opportunities, the website where you find it, how to find it, and how to go about it. Loan provider list, you get to find all these opportunities at the end of this. So how much does the course cost? The total value of this course is 2,000 US dollar. However, the good thing is that you will not be paying 2,000 US dollar. You will not be paying 1,500 US dollar. Oh no, you will not still be paying 1,000 US dollar. You will not be paying 500. You can see that the value of this course is even more than the price that we put there, but so that everyone will be able to afford it and everybody can learn the step-by-step strategies because the value you get from this course is more than what you'll be paying for the course. Imagine you having a total amount of 25,000 US dollar up to 50,000 US dollars as your as scholarship. You know that this value of this course is more than what we are charging. So you will not be paying 500, as I said, you'll be paying 250 US dollar. And as I said earlier, I said that those that are patient and wait till the end of the class. So if you take action right now and you order for this course now, as you are taking, or if you are taking the action now, you only pay 100 US dollar for this course. So if I were you, I would take action right now, go and pay. And to order for this course, you just have to come here, https://bit.ly/SARLN. So to get this link, I'll put this link in my YouTube description. You have the link in my YouTube description and you can use it for payment. So if you are taking action right now, if you come back later, you buy this course for 250 US dollars. If you don't take action right now, if you come back to tomorrow, if you come back to this, you pay for 250, you pay 250 US dollar for this course. So if I were you, I will ensure to take action now and pay for the class now. So what are the frequently asked questions? When will the program start? The program start next month and it's going to be aired online, and it is a mixture of both live and pre-recorded session. We have pre-recorded session and we take live for classes for questions and answer. And the class will run for 30 days. This class run for 30 days. Even if you are busy, you don't have time, you just need 30 minutes of your time to 1 hour of your time per day for 30 days to learn this thing, and you should be able to do it yourself. And there will be a support group for learners. There will be a support group for learners. So thank you, and we've come to the end of this webinar. We've come to the end of secure admission and scholarship, including study loans webinar. So thank you for staying to the end of this class. And as I said, take action now. Ensure to take that action now and pay 100 US dollar, because if you come back, you pay 250 US dollar for this course. So thank you. As I said, thank you once again. Bye.